Hi there, thanks for watching. This is a well-behaved wallet and I'm Christiana here to do the Merry Christmas tag. I found this via Mama Cat's Losing It's blog, that's her name. I will link to her YouTube channel in the video below. Although I've seen a couple people do it this year, the video's from 2015, so a little bit old, but still good. If you would like to hop on this tag, I would love to see your answers. I will put the questions below, and if you decide to do a video, let me know, and I will link to that as well, because I think this is such a fun tag. So, question number 1. Use one noise to describe how excited you are for Christmas. My noise would be... Question number 2. What is the best present that you have ever received? So, when I was 6 years old, I think in first grade, I went to a concert at my school. They had like a visiting orchestra that came in with all these different instruments, and they kind of like told you a little bit about each instrument and explained how they worked. So it was like a full orchestra. There were strings, there was a cello, a violin, a flute, clarinet, like all the orchestra instruments. And I really liked the look of the violin, and I decided that I really wanted to play the violin. So what I did was I went home and I told my parents, and they were like, okay, whatever. Money was tight, and they were like, okay, like let's see how long this like flight of fancy lasts. So it was September, and I was like, no, I'm serious about this. This is something I really want to do. So at 6 years old, I went and plundered my existing toy box, and I took like one of those sparkly wand things and then a stick that I found outside, and I wrapped a ribbon around the stick, and I took the sparkly wand and I was like, see, look, this is my violin. Like, this is how I would play it. This is what I would do. So from September until December, that's what I did. I had like my little pretend violin. I'm like, no, still serious. And I would like remind them every day with my little like pretend violin, like I'm serious about this. This is what I really want to do. So that year, I remember all our family was coming down from Michigan to Maryland for Christmas, and my uncle actually did play the violin, but I didn't know that at the time. And I had my cousins there, and we were all hanging out. And Christmas morning, we were opening stockings, and in my stocking, I got like a little box with some sticky stuff in it, and I was like, "What the heck is this? Like, what do I do with this?" And my mom said, actually, that's rosin, and you put that on a bow, the bow of your new violin that's waiting for you under the tree. And I was like, oh my gosh, really, really excited. So the Christmas I was 6, I got my first violin. I started taking lessons in January, and that was probably, I still play today. That was probably the best Christmas present that I have ever received. Question 3, what is the worst present you ever received? I don't know, probably blocked it out. Question 4, as a kid, did a sibling ever receive a present that you had hoped was for you? Not that I can recall, although my sister did get some pretty good presents. We were 6 years apart, so we kind of wanted different things. I do think that I got a lot of presents that she would have hoped to receive, because I think I started like wearing makeup and clothes and stuff before she did. So there were definitely some presents that she stole from me. Number 5, sing a line from your favorite Christmas song. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Question 6, rename a reindeer. Magic hooves. Question 7, what is your favorite thing about Christmas? Probably the birth of Jesus. Question 8, when do you start getting excited for Christmas? November 1. Question 9, do you use advent calendars? Hold please. Yes, I use advent calendars. This is an advent calendar from 1986 that we still use. So what you do, my mother made this at a church event, and we just found it the other day, and I am in love with it. So what you do is you take out there are little days, 1 through 25. Oh, 1 through 30, 28. Look at that. You take out the little thing, and each thing has a little Bible verse on the inside. It was church. So you put it right there, and that's what you do every day. And I love this calendar. I love it. I remember making this with her. It was a great event. 1982. Question 10, recite one line from your favorite Christmas or holiday movie. Marcus, did you get the loofah? Not Santa. 11, share a funny Christmas memory. Not so much funny as it was terrifying. So one Christmas Eve, we were driving back from midnight service and it was snowing, and the church that we went to was on the top of very many hills. And it was sort of like a windy road with twists and turns, and there was snow on the ground. And I remember all of a sudden, I was like 7, 8, 9 at the time, and all of a sudden I could feel the car kind of like lift off the ground. And my mother saying, "Oh, this will be fun." Terrifying. Somehow we got to the bottom of the hill and she says, "Oh, there was no grip on those tires at all." We almost skidded into a house, and she just said I pretended like I was sledding. So terrifying, but also kind of looking back on it, didn't die. So that's a fun memory. Question 12, talk us through your typical Christmas day. Delightful. So, wake up early. Breakfast is either in the slow cooker or is one of those like egg strata things that you just put in. You make the night before and you put in the day of. Christmas morning presents. No, I lie. Nowadays, because it's just me and my mom, what we do is we wake up early, put breakfast on, and then go for a hike. And then come back, have breakfast, open presents, and do nothing the rest of the day. And it is glorious. We'll watch TV, just hang out. It's amazing, not gonna lie, kind of love it. What do? Whatever we want. It's great. Question number 13. Do you have any Christmas traditions? Yes, we do. So, a couple things, and we do them depending on what we feel like doing. We like to, at some point, see a live performance of The Messiah by Handel, to suffer through it, because you know it's coming, but it's kind of like a good old-fashioned like tradition, the sing-along for the Hallelujah chorus. Always made better by a little bit of spirits tucked in your bag, sipped discreetly in the last row. One year I went with a group of friends, we got a little giggly. We're in the last row, so it was fine. Lots of cheer, Christmas cheer, so that's tradition 1 is the Messiah. Tradition 2 is driving around looking at Christmas lights, usually after, again, the evening service at church, and often drinking hot chocolate from 7-Eleven because that's usually the only place that's open. So that's a fun tradition as well. Hoping to continue the Christmas morning hike tradition. Really enjoy that as well. Question 14, real or fake Christmas tree? Back and forth. Lately I've been liking real trees. I've been liking the little like tabletop ones. We just got ours yesterday. It's really cute. It's like yay big and nice and full. So like that. Because the fake ones I find get dusty, and I don't love the dust on them though. They're super easy care, obviously. So I would say probably real Christmas trees. We used to do the ones where you plant them. They come in a plant and you try to plant them, or they come in like with dirt and you try to plant them afterwards. But I never had much luck with those actually living, so it just kind of seemed like a waste and kind of depressing to have to throw away your tree. So the tree that you had hoped would live. So we just did away with that, and this year we're just doing a plain old tabletop real Christmas tree. And question 15, pictures with Santa, yay or nay? I won't go out of my way, but if there happens to be an opportunity, I would do it. I do not have any at present. I haven't had the opportunity. So that would be a ambivalent, indifferent meh to pictures with Santa. Although I love the idea. So that is the Merry Christmas YouTube tag. I love doing this. I would love to hear your answers. Let me know down below if you decide to do a video. If you do, I'll throw it down in the description box and link to it as well. So thank you for watching, and I hope you will keep watching, and Merry Christmas.